Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I am in Disneyland Paris, and you can see the beautiful Sleeping Beauty castle there behind me. However, if you go back to last year, for the majority of 2021, this castle was actually boxed up. I'm going to show a photo here so you can get an idea of what it looked like. A lot of you probably actually visited Disneyland Paris throughout 2021 whilst the castle looked like that. Well, that boxed up castle has obviously come off now. That's why we can see the beautiful Disneyland Paris Sleeping Beauty castle in its full glory now. Thank the Lord, they renovated it as best as they could, and now it looks better than ever. However, they of course had to do something with that big, huge boxed up version of the castle that was here in the parks for over a year, I would say, for the majority of 2021 and maybe the last bit of 2020 as well. So a lot of people, if they visited Disneyland Paris in 2021, they got to have their photo taken with that huge boxed up castle, with a photo of the castle right in front of the castle. I mean, it was a very unique way of making the castle still look nice, even though they were renovating it. And one really cool thing that Disneyland Paris has done, which I think is a very clever idea, is that they've used the material that was for the box, you know, for the box version of the castle, and made a full range of merchandise with it. That means that, of course, every single piece of merchandise is going to be unique because there's only one big boxed up castle, and that's the only thing they're using to make this merchandise range. And that's why, as you can see there behind me, the storybook shop here is currently the only place that you can buy these items, and there's a long queue. I have already been in there. I've purchased my item. You can see a little glimpse of it over here, but feel free to keep watching this video to see exactly how my day went. I spent quite a while in the queue, but it's been a great day so far. It's only morning time, and I already basically own a piece of Disneyland Paris history literally in my hands over here, so come along. So far I've been in the queue for about, I want to say 5 minutes, but this is what the queue looks like. My guess is half an hour at the very least, but obviously it depends on how long people spend in the actual shop too. The current time is about maybe 16 minutes to 9, so I guess we're gonna have to see what the time is when we're actually inside the shop, inside the storybook shop here. They've just opened that door, so I think they actually are meant to open the shop at 9 AM, so hopefully once, in about 10 minutes time, once it officially opens, the queue will actually move, which will be nice. And you can already see a little glimpse of some of the items in there. Here is a sign as well that says the storybook store, accès uniquement sur présentation d'un pass annuel, so you can only come if you've got an annual pass. The storybook store is reserved for annual pass holders, at least today anyway. This is normally the shop they use when they have exclusive merchandise, or even merchandise that will eventually come to regular guests. They might first kind of try it out with annual pass members at the storybook store at the top of Main Street. Well, it's officially 9 o'clock in the morning. I know because Mickey and Minnie just came on the top of Main Street station and did a little dance, their kind of welcome thing. They do this every half an hour. I think they start at 8:30 for extra magic guests, and then 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10, and maybe even 10:30 AM. But it's also getting warmer at the moment, so the sun is slowly but surely coming out, which is nice. But as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of the heat, so I prefer it when it's a bit more shady, and waiting in the heat is not going to be very, very fun. So it is now 9:35 AM. We've been in this queue for almost an hour, I would say, and we've done that first part, so we are progressing. There's another zigzag to go. My guess is another hour at the least. I mean, at least we've got some entertainment. I mean, there's always entertainment in Disneyland Paris. I have also heard the cast member at the front of the store basically explain what it's going to be like. So there's no annual pass discounts whatsoever inside the shop. There's a limit of 5 per person, and then they've got some limited items apparently, and for those ones you can obviously only get one. I'm probably only going to get one bag anyway. We're going to have to see. These things are expensive. I'm just mainly curious to see what they're like, and I definitely want to buy something. So what? I don't know. You can see there's constantly people joining the queue as well. I mean, I can't see exactly how long the queue is, but that's kind of the part where I joined, and then it went zigzag from here all the way to there, and now we're here. I'd say we're about halfway through actually, so we are moving quite well. We've seen a few people come out of that door already, and I think everyone who comes out has bought at least something, one thing. I saw one person come out though with a huge bag of, I'm guessing, 4 or 5 options in there. Well, it is officially 10 AM, and you can probably hear the music in the background, making the neon, that stage again, but there's only one person in front of me now, so we're very, very close to getting inside the shop. What? Oh, I'm so tired, but I'm also so excited. And here we are. We are officially inside. This shop is very small, And I think all the stuff is actually over there. So Lord have mercy, you can see people crowding it. I mean, there's a lot going on. I guess what happens is that you can ask for something, which I think is actually probably a good idea. So you can see over there they have the Disneyland Paris kind of range from the boxed up version of the castle from last year, and you can see some of the bags that they've got going on here. They're all here, but as I mentioned, it looks like cast members are going to give them out to you, which is a good idea, because it means that people can't take too many. You know, it's not just all going to get touched up by everyone. So yeah, we're going to have a look. So we're having a look at some of these now. This one's a bit bland, to be fair, but they do have some really cool ones. Like, I mean, this one I think is quite cool. You can also have a look at the photo over there and get an idea of where they're meant to be.
Ça en fait la boule avec le.
Ah oui, avec le retour ici, tout ça. Ouais.
Donc c'est ça.
Merci.
C'est la partie là.
Je pense que je vais le prendre. C'est combien celui-ci?
100 euros.
100 euros. Et ça c'est le limited edition ou
non? L'édition il est là-bas, il est à 140.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils sont limités celui-ci?
C'est les parties iconiques du château.
Ah d'accord, je comprends.
Là vous avez les robes des princesses.
Alors là, franchement, là, je pense à l'acheter. Là, franchement, retenez-moi.
C'est partie des robes des princesses.
C'était sur le château?
Oui, non, sur le en bas.
Ouais. Ah, j'ai pas fait attention.
Ah oui, moi j'ai pas vu que c'est
Là
cool.
vous avez, regardez, hop.
Mais c'est trop joli. Voilà. Et ils ont combien? 100 euros ou
140 ceux-là.
140.
Les séries limitées et 100 euros les non limités.
Merci.
Après, c'est de l'or dans ce qui sont là.
De l'or.
Oui. Après, derrière, il y a.
Ah d'accord, d'accord.
Celui-là. Voilà.
Mais c'est trop difficile, madame.
Alors, vous pouvez prendre 5 de ça. Donc,
Mais je pense pas que mon banque va être contente avec ça. Oh, mais c'est trop joli, c'est trop joli.
Magnifique. Avec la toiture.
D'accord. Oh, c'est trop joli.
Pour la somme modique de 85 €. Vous êtes invité à venir nous voir un storybook sur le parc Disneyland Paris. Merci.
Merci. Well, so far I've got 3 things that I'm buying. My bank account is not going to be happy, but this is it. I'm going to show them all to you later. Thank you so much. Merci. Lord have mercy. Let's see the final price. Okay, so far it's not too bad actually. I'm getting a bag as well to carry them through. Okay, I'm actually not too unhappy about this. Well, you can see the merchandise going on still there behind me. I've got my bag, 168 euros I paid, but I think I'm very happy. Thank you very much, merci, au revoir. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my purchase. I got 3 things. I only wanted 1, but then I just got carried away, and I genuinely don't think 168 is bad for literally a limited edition piece of merchandise that literally was in Disneyland Paris for nearly a year. Look how long the queue's got though. So I just got out of the shop over there, that's a storybook shop, and the queue is going and going and going, and honestly, like, Lord have mercy, basically goes down to the top of Main Street USA. That's the station over there. I'm not normally the type of person to queue for merchandise, so it's very surprising that I just did that. I think I was in a queue. Let's have a look at the time actually. It's 20 minutes past 10, so really the park has only just opened officially to the public. I was probably in the queue for about an hour and 45 minutes altogether. But the reason I did it today on this rare occasion is because they're limited edition items. You're never going to get the exact same thing either. So literally, obviously, they took parts of the castle and they made stuff from it. So no item's going to be the same. It's going to be very unique, everything that you get. That's why it was really interesting, and that's why it was really hard to choose as well. But shout out to the cast members in there. They were very lovely, very, very helpful, and I hope I managed to film as much as possible for you as well, so you got an idea of what it's like. But I mean, look at the queue. Look at the queue. Today's the 8th of September 2022, and officially they're meant to open it up to the public tomorrow, the 9th of September. Today is only for annual pass members, so I'm not really sure like what's going to be left of the range by tomorrow. There'll still be some stuff left, I presume, but perhaps not like the most exciting parts of it, the kind of more colourful parts, but it'll still be fun. So let's do a quick haul of the few things that I bought. So the first thing that caught my eye, and I kind of knew I had to get it immediately before I even knew the price of it, is this. It's this bag over here. I just love how it's got all the colours, all the main colours of the castle. So the cast members were kind enough as well to show me exactly kind of where it was on the castle, on the photo of the castle, the boxed up version of the castle that they used here at Disneyland Paris last year. And the cast members actually said they have a lot of fun with it as well, because they don't actually know anything themselves about which parts that they are. So whenever a guest picks up a bag and asks the cast member, oh, which part of the castle it is, it's fun for them. It's almost like a puzzle piece. They get to have fun trying to figure out exactly which part of it is. Shout out to the cast members, they were brilliant. But yeah, I love it. I've just got the gold here, the blue on the top of the castle, some of the pink as well, the white, basically everything from the castle is here. On the other side is just pink. So yeah, very, very cool. I mean, honestly, the idea behind this range I think is just phenomenal. So shout out to Billum. Disneyland Paris by Billum is the name of this, which I believe is just like a recycling merchandise area. But yeah, very, very cool concept. I love this. There's no zip or anything in there, unfortunately. It's just like a shopper bag, but there is actually a tag. Let me just show you. There is a tag in there that gives you some information and kind of has a photo of the boxed up castle from 2021 as well. So yeah, this is cool. 100 euros, not something I would normally pay for a bag of this caliber, but because it's obviously very, very unique, it's a unique item of Disneyland Paris. No other guest, no one else in the world is going to have this exact same bag as me, and obviously being a big Disneyland Paris fan, I had to get it, so I could justify the 100 euros. Next I got this small bag, which I guess you can use this as a makeup bag. I mean, it's quite thin, to be fair. I might just put like some of my camera stuff in it, but again, big shout out to the cast member. I didn't get her name, but she asked me if I wanted her to look for something like a small bag like this that would match the big one that I already wanted to purchase, and I was like, yeah, why not? Because obviously there was loads there, and then I was overwhelmed. But yeah, she found this for me, and I love it because again, you can see a bit of the gold, the pink, some of the grey as well on the back as well. You can see some of the grey, the iconic parts of the castle. I believe obviously quite a lot of the ones that had blue on them, the small ones, were probably already sold out by the time I got there, because like I said, they're very unique. They only have one of each, and so as you saw, there was about an hour and a half queue before me, and loads of people got stuff before me, and I imagine most people probably got things that were a bit cheaper. This was 30 euros, and so these probably would have been more popular than the bigger options, and that's why there weren't many of the ones with like blueness on them. But yeah, very, very happy with this. Let me just open up the zip as well. Again, inside you can see the little sign about the Disneyland Paris castle and kind of the incentive of what they're trying to do with this range. Very, very happy with this. I'm probably actually going to use this one as well. The bag, the big bag, the one I paid 100 euros for, I might just keep as a collectibles item, I'm not sure. But this one, I think I will use. And then the last one, which again, I wasn't sure if I was going to buy anything else, but the cast member saw me looking and she was like, I can get you something for the, as like a small, one of these small pencil cases as well. And I didn't really have anything too blue, and thankfully there was a blue pencil case. I believe they're pencil cases anyway. These are 35 euros, made in France. The ones with a zip, the ones that are like this. And yeah, I wanted something that was blue, you know, for the tops of the castle, the turrets, the towers or whatever. And so I'm really glad I got this. And again, I believe it's going to be the same thing. Inside they'll have some information about the castle. So all in all, I spent 168 euros because I did also get one of these actual Disneyland Paris 30th bags that you have to pay a bit for. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my purchases, to be honest. It wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be, to be fair. I think online they had said things like, oh, it ranges from 40 or 30 euros to about 150 or 200 euros. I think was the most expensive things you can get. So the fact that I managed to get 3 different things that I really, really love as well for 165, if you don't count the bag, then I think that's not bad at all. It started raining a little bit, that's why I spent about 5-10 minutes in Liberty Arcade, but I feel like the rain's gonna come and go today, which is fine. I just don't have an umbrella with me. But yeah, they did also have a limited edition range, and I was very curious about it, so I did have a look, but nothing from the limited edition range actually appealed to me personally. The limited edition range was, I believe, 140 or 150 euros each, and you could only buy one item, and it was the same as the kind of big bag that I got, you know, the main one, the one that was 100 euros for me. The limited edition ones were 140 or 50. but for some reason I didn't actually recognize any of the things that was on them. Like, and a few other guests were also there around me, and they were also quite confused. And the cast member said it's the princess dresses, but I don't personally remember there being any princess dresses on the box there. Maybe there was, maybe I just didn't spot them. But yeah, that's what it was, to be honest. It was just like cartoon princess dresses that apparently were on the castle, and that's why they're limited edition. I don't know. But whilst we're by the castle, I thought I'd show you my new purchases one more time as well. So this is the little blue pencil case that I got, very similar to the tops of the castle. I'm not sure exactly which part of it, which of the castle terrace it is, but I don't really care. I just love the color of it. And I love that it reminds me of the Disneyland Paris castle and what it represents as well. Then of course we've got the small pencil case or makeup bag, whatever you want to call it, which is going to be very difficult to figure out which part of the castle it is. And don't forget, it's not actually meant to be a castle, but from the board that they had, the boxed up version of the castle that was here at Disneyland Paris for the majority of 2021. But yeah, the back of it is grey as well. Very, very cool. And then of course my favorite item, the one that I knew I wanted as soon as I saw, the big bag here, the one that was 100 euros, which just looks stunning. And if I hold it up against the castle, hopefully you can kind of get an idea of, you know, which part of it is meant to be. The cast members did show it as well. It's somewhere up there, if that makes sense. But it's just amazing because it's got a bit of everything: the gold, the blues, the pinks, and the whites. So yeah, this is why this one's definitely my fave. But there you go. I now technically own a piece of Disneyland Paris, because I literally have something that literally was in Disneyland Paris for a long time. I mean, when you think about it, I own 3 pieces of Disneyland Paris. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short little vlog. I just wanted to show you the experience because I feel like it's a very, very cool idea that Disneyland Paris have done. Very nice to recycle things, and also I'm sure they're going to make obviously quite a lot of profit from it as well. But it's a nice souvenir and, you know, memorabilia for guests as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know which of the things that I showed you inside you would have picked if you were to buy one of them. And maybe we'll see the Disney parks do more things like this in the future. I just think I still can't get over how cool the idea is. I mean, literally this time last year, so September of 2021, this castle behind me was completely boxed up, and the material that they'd used to box it up is now here in my hands. I now own that material in the form of a bag. It's amazing. But thank you so much for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe for more videos like this. Make sure to watch some of my other videos as well. I have a lot of content from Disneyland Paris. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.